He's hungry.
Ben Boswell fighting out of the red corner. Joe McMahon fighting out of the blue corner. There's the bell. Larry throws both fighters out to the middle. There they go. No touching with the gloves.
Out with a quick jab.
Ooh, back low kicks.
There by Joe. Right straights. Left hook.
145, 5'6", and 5'8". They always look taller when
Take down there, but a guillotine attempt here by Joe. Ben will get the takedown there. Now Ben's going to use his wrestling and stay heavy right here. Joe doing a good job keeping that arm. Looks like he's working some kind of arm bar here. Trying to hike up the back as he should, taking away the pressure. Oh, looking for an arm bar here. He might have it because I leg over. He might have a very nice BJJ so far from Joe. But nothing yet serious. We'll see what happens. If he can just extend that arm, but good movement here. Now he can take him out here. Very interesting situation. He's going to come out with the most control here, but Ben does keep that top pressure. He's got to control those legs. He's going to go back to guard here right in front of us. Doesn't look like he might be working a guillotine here. He might get this if he gets that. Nope, he's going to pop out. Looks like if he can get that head out.
He get it out of there. Didn't have it really locked in pretty tight underneath the chin.
Back to even. And these guys, you know, you got to get it in deep if you're going to tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys,
you really got to put pressure on the Adam's apple to make sure that this thing sticks.
Carotid arteries, both sides.
Both fighters kind of quiet in here after we've had some big fights. You know,
Joe so far showing some good little BJJ. Right now he's just controlling the position, not letting Ben posture up and get any strikes on his face. Both very clean right now. Nobody been really seriously hit. But you see Joe controlling Ben's right arm. Ben wants to get that right arm out, as you can see. Maybe if you can put a left forearm to the throat of Joe, he might be able to extend out. But not a lot of action yet.
Kind of slow.
Very quiet in here. Very quiet because people are going to let them, you know, play a little BJJ here. Yeah. Nobody's doing anything exciting yet. I'm wondering why Ben does not want to strike too hard yet. Oh, he wanted to work a pass there. As long as he can get that right leg out, he's got a good pass. He's got to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy here so that Joe doesn't come out and take his back. Oh, Ben getting some good strikes in there. Finally good to see some good strikes there.
I was going to say, he had him in a position where there was a couple of times he had his arms pinned back behind him.
Right, but listen, if Joe comes out, I mean, he could take his back. If Joe can get his head out, he has Ben's back. And here it is. You're going to see it right here. He's going to take his back. If he can get out, they're going to fight for position here. They're going to go back to guard. Looks like. It would have been nice to see Joe extend his hips forward to take that mount, but still working. Other than a few hard hits by Ben, we haven't seen much. He was going to work a guillotine here, looks like. Looks like he wants to pull.
He's got that in there deep, too.
We'll see. He's got
that's in there deep, yeah. That's,
he passed, though.
He's got
so, I know it's deep, but Joe does have half guard. Yeah. He should not be tapped out from here. See?
You're right.
10 seconds left.
Doesn't have him.
Get that right forearm in the throat, and you can get that. There we go. He's going to throw a pose here. Staying top, north-south here.
That's the end of round number 1. Ben Boswell in the red corner, Joe McMahon in the blue corner. Now I got a treat for you.
Yes.
Now on the next title fight.
Right.
Between Zepeda and Dewey Lee.
Right.
It's a bantamweight title fight, 135. We got a 3-0 guy versus a 6-1 guy. I've seen Dewey Lee fight out of Vanguard Gym a couple of times. Zepeda fighting out of Zamora Boxing. I got Henry Gracie coming over here. He's going to do the play-by-play with us.
Wow.
So Tim's going to have to give up his headset for about 10 minutes, if that's cool. And then we'll have Henry sit in here and do the play-by-play on the next title fight.
That'll be awesome.
Now, are you going to be able to handle that?
Come on, man.
All right.
He's one of those guys I want to grapple with, man. It'd be an honor to grapple with that guy, you know what I'm saying?
Seconds are in there. You know, not a very exciting fight in the first round, but they're in there giving some instructions. Of course, putting some ice on both fighters, talking to them, telling them what they need to do. A lot of ground and pound on that one. Didn't see a lot of stand-up and striking. Seconds out. Here we go with round number 2. Larry Nicenall.
Yeah, no one seems tired. I mean, you didn't see a lot of crazy punches, a lot of kicks, not a lot of energy exerted other than playing jiu-jitsu. Right. Jiu-jitsu is one of those softer arts, so they're more calm. Good leg kick. Very interesting how they keep swapping positions there. They're both fighting for a certain position. Both, if they want a certain position here. Ben trying to get up. Joe's got mount. Joe's got mount and got him against the cage. He's going to want to keep him against the cage. Don't let his feet be against the cage so he can push off. He's just throwing nothing crazy hit yet, but he is throwing a lot. He is throwing a lot. He's trying to keep that pressure on Ben, let him feel something. He is getting the top of the head. Now get some chin in. He's going to keep working that. He's tapping, he's tapping, he's tapping, he's tapping, he's tapping. And that's the fight.
That's it. It's over right there. Done taking some blows to the head. Ben Boswell taps out. Joe McMahon comes away a winner here in the featherweight 145. The bantamweight title fight coming up next between Zepeda and Lee. Don't anybody go anywhere. It's 00 Fights 32.